A lot of them are focused on boosting the immune system to recognize the virus and any virus-infected cancer cell. So one of the clinical trials is a vaccine study. It's a therapeutic vaccine, which is different than the prophylactic vaccines. The prophylactic vaccines, as we had mentioned, was to prevent HPV infection, and that's done through antibodies. Therapeutic vaccines are meant to have the immune system kill virus-infected cells, and that's through a different type of immune response. So our vaccine is a DNA vaccine which targets one of the HPV proteins. This was a vaccine that was generated and conceptualized at Hopkins by Dr. T.C. Wu. And the government has generated bulk quantities of the vaccine to administer to humans, and we got FDA approval to administer this vaccine to humans. Both HPV cervical precancerous patients as well as HPV head and neck cancer patients. This vaccine's never been administered to head and neck cancer patients, so we have to establish safety first. So we're enrolling 21 patients, doing a dose escalation, administering this vaccine after patients finish chemoradiation treatment. We've shown it to be effective in controlling tumor growth in preclinical models, and based on those data, we received approval to administer it to humans. The patients who are eligible to receive this vaccine are patients who've been diagnosed with HPV-16 associated head and neck cancer. We're enrolling patients with advanced stage disease, or patients who have a lymph node involvement of their cancer. Also, these patients will need to get treated with concurrent chemoradiation therapy. And the reason that's one of the requirements is that we know that this vaccine works synergistically with chemoradiation. What's great about this study is that patients are getting standard of care treatment for their head and neck cancer. And what we're doing is we're giving them a little extra boost with the vaccine to further help treat their cancer. We tested CISPLATIN with radiation in preclinical models, and that's the chemotherapeutic agent we found was most helpful with that acted synergistically with the vaccine. I think the field is moving so quickly, and there are a lot of studies out there trying to figure out what is the best treatment. People were looking at cetuximab or Erbitux as a way to have less side effects from treatment.